Hello students and welcome to DAV Moil Public School Sita Savangi. Let's begin an online session of Standard 10th Mathematics with your mathematics teacher Mrs. Vandana Ghagre. Today in the topic real numbers we will going to discuss about the last topic of this lesson, that is revisiting rational numbers and their decimal expansion. So let's see. In the previous session we have revisited the irrational numbers and its proof, and today we will revisit rational numbers and their decimal expansion, and it is very easy topic. So let's consider the following rational numbers. See here, 0.375, 0.104, these all are the rational numbers. Now if you write down it in by removing the decimal point, you will write down 0.375 as 375 upon 1000. That 1000 is nothing but the 10 raised to the power 3. 0.104 equals to 104 upon 1000. That again equals to 104 upon 10 raised to the power 3. Then here, as the decimal is after 4 digit in third question, so you will have to write it as 875 upon 10 raised to the power 4. Here again the decimal number is after 4 digits, so it is 2,33,408 upon 10 raised to 4. Now if you will see, all these numbers are written in the rationalization form, but their power is in 10. Now if we cancel the powers of 10 and simplify, means if we will cut the number, we will get the same question as, see here, again we solved. So 375 upon 10 raised to 3 becomes 3 upon 2 raised to 3, because 5 gets cancel, it is divisible by 5. Then second question, as it is divisible by 2, so it comes 13 upon 5 raised to the power 3. On simplifying it, third question becomes 7 upon 2 raised to 4 into 5, and the fourth question becomes 2 raised to 2 into 7 into 521 divided by 5 raised to the power 4. So my dear students, if you observe here, the denominators of these rational numbers, either they are in the form of 2 into 5 or see only 5 or 2. And if you remind it in the lesson standard 9th first lesson, we have discussed about when the denominators are of the form 2 raised to m into 5 raised to n, then the decimal expansion is terminating type. So the same knowledge we are applying here. So here theorem 1.5 says, let x be a rational number whose decimal expansion terminates. Then x can be expressed in the form of p by q, where p and q are the co-prime numbers, and the prime factorization of q is of the form 2 raised to n 5 raised to m, where n and m are the non-negative integers. So now we will solve the same example, but we will go back with the above examples and work backward. Now we will take the rational numbers as the answer 3 by 8. Then we will go back. 8 means it is 2 raised to the power 3 and 3 upon 2 raised to the power 3. So to bring it again in the form of 10, we will multiply with the same 5 raised to the power 3 and multiply and divide. So it becomes again 375 upon 10 raised to 3, and decimal point is after 3 digit. Second question, the answer is 13 upon 125. 125 is nothing but the 5 raised to the power 3. So here we have to multiply and divide the denominator by 2 raised to the power 3, so that we will get 10 raised to power 3. So if you will multiply the numerator 13 into 4, you will get 104 upon 1000. So again it backs as 0.104. Same way the third question, we will get back 0.0875, and the fourth question 23.3408. So this is the backward, means from the rational number we are getting the terminating decimal. So the theorem 1.6 says, p by q be a rational number such that prime factorization q is of the form 2 raised to n into 5 raised to m, where n and m are the non-negative integer. Then x has a decimal expansion which terminates, means if the denominator has the factor in the form of 2 raised to m and 5 raised to n, then the decimal expansion is terminating decimal expansion. Theorem 1.7 says, let x equals to p by q be a rational number such that prime factorization of q is not of the form 2 raised to n 5 raised to m, where n and m are non-negative integers. Then x has a decimal expansion which is non-terminating but repeating. Means if it is not in the form of 2 raised to n and 5 raised to m, then we will not get the remainder row. Means it is non-terminating and recurring, means again it is a rational number. So from the discussion above, we can conclude that the decimal expansion of every rational number is of two types. Either it is terminating, means remainder gets 0, or it is non and repeating. So here is a small assignment for you. Without actually performing the long division method, you have to state whether the following rational numbers will have terminating decimal expansion or non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. So what you have to do here, you have to regenerate the denominators, means you have to convert the denominators in the form of powers of 2 or 5, and if it is not so, they are non-terminating repeating. And if the decimal is in the form of 2 raised to n into 5 raised to m, then their decimal expansion is terminating. So easy. So try it. Thank you. Have a nice day.